Hey, what's up, guys? I want to do this for a while, but it's some family business down here in Florida. Let's leave it at that. The X-Plane series, or the experimental planes. I had gone over some of them in the first video, but some of them were not the X-Planes because they actually, like I said, they were in combat, varying degrees of success. If they had come out earlier with the bugs out of them, like I said, it would have maybe made more of a difference. By the time this stuff came out, it wasn't really much. Whatever was out there was going to get pounced on by, swarms of P-51s and, Spitfires and Tempests and whatnot. But this video, I figure I'll go over the stuff that, never really got into the fight. I mean, only one of them was really built. Never really saw action. We'll go through them, and I'll use the power of editing here. So, all right, this one, I guess I'm pronouncing it Dornier DO335. What is this? I have never heard of this plane. I mean, there's all the experimental planes that never were made, but this one was made. Okay, and what is this plane? This kind of weird looking ugly plane. They actually have this in the Smithsonian, this plane. What is this? The Dornier. What do you notice about it? Okay, right off the bat I can tell you. It's a twin. It's got two propellers. Okay, it's got a push-pull. It's got a propeller in the back. It's got a propeller in the front. Now, if you saw Godzilla -1, you saw the mispronouncing it, the Violet Lightning, the Shinden plane. It was the rear propeller plane. The Italians actually had one as well with the rear propeller. Actually, even before the war, it never really went anywhere. This was built with basically they push-pull. You have propellers on both sides. I don't think I've ever seen a plane. I don't think we've ever seen a plane like this before ever again. Okay, essentially this was go about 500 miles an hour max speed. The fastest piston power, which is to say propeller, plane you were going to have in the war. So a few of these were when they were observed and pursued. Man, these things just, they didn't really fight. These things just friggin' put the pedal down and just blew the Allies away in terms of pulling away from them. They couldn't come close to catching some of these, but like I said, it never really went anywhere. Of course, the covers of these are sort of like what could have been. Right? This one's taken out a Lancaster bomber. Obviously with the Night, as you can see, it's a night fighter. And the plan for this was to do, like most things, it was supposed to be used for all kinds of, fighter bomber, fighter, day fighter, night fighter, right? Remember the night fighting was huge. I mean, it's amazing how people don't realize that the night fighting capability, particularly for Germany, when dealing with the British firebombing at night, there was a whole chess game. But look at the plane here. Of course, different engineers. This is Claude Henri Dazari Dornier. Wait, it sounds like a French name. Maybe he's an Alsatian. I don't know. I'm not sure. But obviously, the Dornier, there were other aircraft that got made. Like the DL-17. A lot of these, these are the ones you always think of fighters, or you think of big bombers, but these twin propeller airplanes, there's a lot of them in between, but and there it is. It's funny too. Its official name was the Arrow. Okay, apparently it was also called the Aardvark because it's kind of a, I don't know how to say it. It's a weird looking plane. Right? It is a weird looking plane. All the photos. The ejection seat. It had an ejection seat, right? They eject. So, unfortunately, some of these didn't work too well in the beginning. I tell you, what some of the bravest pilots had to learn through being killed, to be studied and used later by the enemies. It's you say, is there a crisis of faith? But there's a rear view shot of it. Yeah, and there was also there was a single pilot version and there was a 2 cockpit version. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, look at that. That is crazy looking. What is this? And like I said, the Smithsonian has, I think it has this one with this. Look at the cool camo patterns that they have. So, like I said, not really much to say in terms of these things really didn't see any action. You know, by the time they were ready to fly, the war was over. Like I said, the few that were flying, apparently one of them escorted Hannah Reich and the other dude when they went to Berlin to try to convince Mustache Man to leave, and he would not leave. So, but anyway, the cool painting. This is a twin version to be used, I guess, as a submarine hunter reconnaissance. Let's look at this, because a lot of this is already like the you get the Luftwaffe 46. I wonder if they got that from Nomura or if he got it from here. So here we go. As usual, like I always say, what could have been? Dramatic illustration depicts a night fighter, right, classified as victim, a burning Lancaster bomber. I'm saying Lancaster too much. In the autumn of 1946. Can you imagine? Yeah, got you, son. But, and really, you could say a dead end. I mean, there's a lot of these that are a dead end. The ME-163 rocket power fighters were dead ends. No one ever made rocket power fighters. And there it is, I believe, in the Smithsonian. I haven't been to the Smithsonian since the 80s. 1987, I remember. Maybe I should check it out since I'm getting more into aircraft. There's also some other cool German aircraft there, but yeah, man, the Dornier. Look at that. Look at this thing, man.